Hi, and welcome to Bears and Games. And today we're looking at The Last of Us. And not because of Joel, though I guess he does have a beard, but he's not my style at all. But because of another character that actually is. Well, I don't want to spoil things. So let me start out by saying I'm spoiling something that happens about halfway through the game. So if you don't want to play the, or you don't want to have this spoiled and you want to play through, watch this video after, because it does spoil something that happens midway through. It doesn't. I'm not going to spoil the ending. Don't worry, I'm not talking about the ending at all. But The Last of Us is by Naughty Dog, and they're the guys that did Uncharted. And this game is sort of a combination of the Uncharted mechanics with some survival horror, resource management, and stealth gameplay. But for stealth gameplay, this is actually pretty good. And the game is, I think, one of the best looking games of the previous console generation. Although it did trick me, I didn't notice for a while that some of the amazing scenes were actually pre rendered. But even then, like, this is gameplay footage and that looks pretty amazing. So it does have resource management stuff. It does have Joel, the main character who's taking care of a teenage girl, randomly picking up tons of items. You'll see a lot of that. And it's got your cover based shooty mechanics, fighting human and non human enemies, and some pretty freaking scary zombie things, although they're not really zombies, but you know. And it does have you getting killed a lot. I was not amazing at this game. There's a lot of one hit kills, but you know, use Molotov cocktails, you'll do okay, and have lots of shivs. The more shivs you have, the better. Uh, yeah, I really did enjoy this game, but there's one character who, and I'm going to spoil things now, is a gay bear. At first, I wasn't sure. I thought that he was just a kind of comic relief character. And he sort of is. He reminds me a bit of Pigsy from Enslaved. This game actually reminds me of Enslaved in a lot of ways. But he's less gross than Pigsy from Enslaved.
Hey,
And he's kind of a jerk.
Joel?
I need a car.
Well, it is a joke. Joel needs a car. Well, if I had one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel. Go ahead. Take my car. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
Listen to me,
Jerk.
you little shit.
No, fuck you!
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he looks a lot like the actor. I could do without the long hair, but yeah, you know, at least it's a kind of bearish character
You
who,
don't touch anything.
and I'm going to spoil things a bit
You
more,
close the door.
doesn't die. For once, the big dude doesn't die. This hasn't happened since Barry from Resident Evil 1.
Let's gear up.
And so I'm kind of psyched about that.
I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle.
I really like the acting in
No.
this game. The performance is amazing.
Stay here.
The relationship between the teenage girl
Seriously,
and
you gotta
Joel
take
is
that kid
amazing.
Back to where you found her.
I can't just take her.
So here's where they introduce
Send her packing. Let her find her own
the
way.
gay subtext with
But let me
Bill.
tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that.
So I thought
So that worked out well.
they were saying partner in a different sense. I was kind of thick-headed until right until the end. I didn't
I'll
get
go
that he was gay,
Check out this side of the house.
even through this scene.
Bill.
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my
I'm
shit.
kind of
Well, then
dumb.
what the hell is Plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take
Don't
this
you
job.
bring Tess
She
into
can
this.
shove it
This
right
has
up her
nothing to
twat-
do with. Jesus.
It's a dark
What, you
game
know this guy or something?
in both senses.
Frank,
Who the hell's Frank?
he was my partner.
See, I
He's
thought
the
they
only
meant,
idiot that would wear a shirt
you know,
like that.
partner, like working together.
He's got bites. Here. And
Reckon he didn't want to turn. So he...
yeah, I guess not. Well, fuck him.
I wouldn't say this game has the best story, but has some of the best acting and performances and good dialogue.
Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal.
It wasn't really until this
Sure
point
your
that I figured out
friend will
that
be missing
Bill
less
was gay
tonight.
because of the
Light on the reading, but
Bear
it's got some
Skin
interesting
magazine there,
photos.
which one of my friends
Ellie, that ain't for kids.
thought was Bearkin,
Whoa!
but
How?
I'll show you in a
How the
second.
hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of
Well,
that.
hold
Just
your horses.
So this
I
is the
wanna
first
see
game
what
with
all this
actual
is
bear
about.
porn in
Oh.
it,
Why are these all stuck together?
which is pretty neat.
I'm just fucking with you.
And it does establish that he's a dude who likes dudes. Don't go to Pittsburgh. Don't go to Pittsburgh. So you can actually find the magazine in his safe house, in Bill's safe house, and it does have such things as talking about college hotties, Ace Von Champ, and a website linked to www.bearskinworld.com, which unfortunately is a website that sells bearskin rugs. I don't think bears use the term hotties.